Hello, welcome to Business News. I am Frank Omalape. And now the Acting Director General Infrastructure Construction Regulatory Commission, Michael Hiani, has stated that the federal government is expected to generate over 12.4 billion naira within the next 4 years, courtesy of the introduction of e-ticketing solution on the Lagos-Ibadan standard train service. He also added that over 9.6 billion naira will be generated from the Warri-Takpe standard train service within the period under review. Ohiani are the official outline business case presentation on the Lagos-Ibadan standard train service and the Warri-Takpe standard train service to Nigerian Railway Corporation in Lagos said the e-ticket solution will make traveling experience for passengers very easy, adding that in the comfort of passengers' home, they can purchase their tickets, while also pointing out that it will also provide security services and promote efficiency in rail transportation. Away from there now, the Central Bank of Nigeria has disclosed that the implementation of the country's digital currency will be carried out in 4 phases and also lead to the integration of the e-Naira with those of other central banks. The Director Information Technology Department of the Central Bank, Rakia Mohammed, made this known at the Licensed Payment Service Providers Engagement Session in Lagos on Monday as part of further interaction with a broader category of industry players. Mohammed further said the CBN and key stakeholders in the payments ecosystem, particularly the PSPs and a large community of fintech groups, have resolved to work together to ensure more adoption of the recently launched e-Naira, while urging the licensed PSP to develop additional use cases for the e-Naira. She urged licensed PSPs to create additional products and services across the full spectrum of the financial system using the e-Naira. And in the meantime, the Central Bank of Nigeria has unveiled plan to work with key stakeholders in the payment ecosystem to boost the adoption of its digital currency known as the e-Naira. Since the launch of the e-Naira, the number of downloaded consumer and merchant wallets have risen to 488,000 and 78,000 respectively, according to the Central Bank. Assessing the level of progress made with the platform, and a business analyst, Gamaliel Tanimomo, has tasked the CBN to improve on the features of the platform to enhance user experience. Tanimomo was speaking earlier on our Business Breakfast show.
To evaluate the performance objectively, one, we can look at it from a policy perspective, meaning that all banks have had to fall in line. So if you go to your banker, your app, you're likely to see an e-Naira wallet there. So it means that the banks are also falling in line. As at the last time I heard, there have been about 100,000 subscribers and still counting, which is kind of abysmal. But maybe we should allow it to run its full course and see the conversations around apathy, attrition, and all of that. But on the surface, it's a good decision by the government to float the e-Naira.
Away from there now, capital inflow to Nigeria has declined by 80% in 2 years. The Central Bank of Nigeria reports have revealed capital inflow to Nigeria fell significantly from $17.1 billion in July 2019 to $3.4 billion in July 2021. The Central Bank reports, however, show that Nigeria recorded $17.1 billion capital inflow between January and July 2019. However, between January and July 2021, the country recorded only $3.4 billion as capital inflow, indicating a fall of 80%, meanwhile capital inflow fell from $8.6 billion in 2020 to $3.4 billion in 2021. The Central Bank of Nigeria has attributed the crash to the adverse impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, economic and financial experts listed rising security challenges, exchange rate fluctuation, and difficulty in repatriation of profit by foreign companies, among other factors, as contributory factors to the fall. And now the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has pledged support to the Nigerian gas expansion program to boost domestic utilization of gas for power and also to deepen liquefied petroleum gas penetration in the country. A statement by a senior official of the organization, Paul Osu, quoted the Commission's Chief Executive Officer, Gbenga Komolafe, as restating the commitment when the NGP chairman, Mohammed Ibrahim, visited him in his office in Abuja. The federal government had disclosed that the program was envisioned to lift millions of Nigerians out of poverty through the establishment of gas-related outlets that would serve the public when fully realized. Komolafe stressed that the vision of the Commission was to become a 21st century regulator that will enable business for investors and meet the aspirations of government. And on the international scene, now Asian stocks were mixed Tuesday after a jump in treasury yields and the dollar as Jerome Powell's renomination to head the Federal Reserve fueled bets on a quicker withdrawal of monetary stimulus. A Hong Kong gauge of Chinese technology stocks dropped amid speculation over stiffer regulations, while an iron ore rebound boosted commodity-reliant Australia. U.S. equity futures wavered and the European contracts dipped as well. Markets are pricing in a full quarter-point rate hike into the June Fed meeting and seeing a good chance of a second by September and a third by December to find price pressures. Powell said the Fed would use the tools to support the economy and labor market and prevent higher inflation from becoming entrenched. And in the oil market now, prices fell on Tuesday, reversing gains in the previous session on growing talk the United States, Japan and India will release crude reserves to tame prices despite the threat of demand faltering as COVID-19 cases flare up in Europe. The United States is expected to announce a loan of crude oil from its emergency stockpile on Tuesday as part of a plan it hashed out with a major Asian energy consumers to lower energy prices. A Biden administration source familiar with this situation said U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures fell 58 cents to $76.17 a barrel, while Brent crude futures fell 42 cents to $79.28 a barrel. U.S. President Biden is said to be preparing to announce a release of oil from its strategic petroleum reserve in a concert with several other countries. Well, it's a wrap on business news at this time, and thanks for watching. I am Franco Malape. Bye-bye for now.